while since I've done a challenge, and I just want to do a challenge with you on connecting that pelvic floor and core. This is for women all across the mother span. So whether you are trying to conceive, you're pregnant, you're postpartum, you are 5 years postpartum, you are 20 years postpartum, maybe your youngest is 40 years old, this is for you. Our pelvic floor and our core literally is what centers us and grounds us as a woman. And we, across the mother span, so much can change. So it's just really important to connect. It really affects our intimate life with our partner. It affects our everyday movements. It affects our everything in our life. And it can really, if you're struggling with things, it really takes a toll on your daily, just your daily living, and affects like how you feel and confidence in yourself. So I'm not going to go too much into detail about the anatomy. If you are looking for that, I have something for everyone. So I have the pregnancy journal, which walks you through all the anatomy, the postpartum at any point postpartum. I also have this, you're pregnant now what? Even if you are years post baby, this has a lot of solid anatomy information for you. So these will all be linked down below. Make sure you grab those. I want to make these like 6 to 7 minutes, no more. Like I want you to be able to fit it in. I will only be coming live once a week. So until I leave, if you can notice all the suitcases behind me, we'll be leaving soon. So maybe this 3 times. But the importance of this is I know what it's like to be a mom. I know what it's like to have stuff come up and like you can't get to it every day. So ideally, practice this every single day or as many times in the week that you can. Okay, some props that you will need, you don't need them, but they are helpful. I will also link those below. So we're just going to start with breathing, and I want you to really sit and feel those 2 sit bones right here and kind of almost spread your cheeks apart so they're grounded and you can feel that pelvic floor. We're just going to take a few deep diaphragmatic breaths here. So you're going to inhale, put your your hands here in your rib cage so you can feel that. And just breathe. Don't worry about your pelvic floor yet, okay? Big inhales. And when you do the exhale, make that noise, purse lips. And take one more here. And then on this next one, I want you to lean forward a little bit so you can really feel that pelvic floor on the ground. If you need to like roll up a towel or a shirt and stick that under there, feel free to do that so you can feel that. So as you inhale, you're going to release, and I want you to be able to feel that pelvic floor releasing and touching, okay? This might be hard and you might have to stop here throughout this challenge just so you can make that connection, and that's fine. So just inhaling. And then on that exhale, I want you to lift all corners of that pelvic floor, lift them up, and then tighten your deep core. So you're pulling your hip bones together, you're zipping up, and then connecting your rib cage. So inhaling, and then exhale. And just zipping along up, okay? So everything is tightening from the bottom all the way up to the top. And then do that a few more times. One more here with the front. I want you to lean back a little bit, okay, and do the same thing. So inhaling, so you can kind of feel the back part of your pelvic floor. If you need to, you might need to put your legs out like this so you can lean back a little bit more and just feeling that. So do the same process of inhaling, releasing, exhaling, and engaging. And when you engage your pelvic floor, it's not a squeeze over your gluteal muscles, okay? It's literally a lift of the pelvic floor. It's kind of hard to feel that when you're leaning back a little bit because your body might be tense. So if you need to just go back to the middle, you can do that. Okay, now I want you to come to just the middle if you haven't been, and take 2 more. I want to keep these short, and I'm already at 5 minutes. Take 1 more. Okay, now I want you to come down to laying. So even if you're pregnant, this is safe to do. Just come down this way and then lean over. And if you do need to put the ball or a cushion behind you like this, so you feel a little more supported with a pregnancy belly, that is fine, okay? Or you can just come up on your shoulders. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to come down here. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. So you're going to take that same breathing focus and coming back here. And you're going to kind of do these tilts. So you're going to tilt, feel your hip bones. You're going to tilt out. And then on the exhale, you're going to tilt in, okay? It's not like a squeezing of the glutes. You're just moving your pelvis as you're inhaling, releasing up, and then exhaling, pulling it in. Making sure your rib cages are not flared either. Really try to pull your rib cage down to touch the back of the floor. So inhale, exhale, inhale, really feeling that front of the pelvis. We're going to do 2 more here. At your own pace, and don't be clenching your shoulders, okay? Be completely relaxed. It's like not in your head. Now on this inhale, as we inhale and exhale, I want you to lift up into a pelvic tilt. Don't push here, okay? I want you to just be straight line. From here, your hip bones should be a little bit above your ribs, so feel that straight line. Okay, then as you roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, and release. And then go up. Very small movements, okay, with your breathing. Inhaling, release. On the up, you're going to inhale or exhale up and roll. We're going to do 2 more here. And then release. Okay, go ahead and roll over. You can do more of these, but I just want to give you the idea of what to do. Okay, now you're going to grab your ball or a cushion or a pillow, and you're going to get into this bear pose is what we call it. I was making pizza dough. I'm covered in flour. So hands, elbows, shoulders directly underneath, okay? Knees, 90-degree angle. What you're going to do is you're going to keep that breathing, and as you inhale, you're going to release, and on that exhale, you're going to push down into this ball, and you're going to feel your entire core engage, okay? Release. Engage. Okay. Another way that you can do this is you can push your bum like right up to the side of your bed or a wall so you can feel the engagement in that pelvic floor, okay? Go ahead and switch sides. Do 1 more here. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little stretch to end with because we're already at 10 minutes. It's just so hard to make these short because it's slow and focused, which is what we're losing today because on social media, everything is like a fast reel. Everything is sped up in time, right? This takes time. And if you're not willing to take the time to slow yourself down and truly focus on those connections, you're going to be set up for, you know what I mean? The pains that you're having right now are not going to get any better. So this is a really good stretch. Just rocking back and forward. Okay, just completely release. You can breathe. But don't worry about engaging or anything and just releasing. But all of this, your inner thighs, is all connected to your pelvic floor here, okay? So this is a really good way to end, is just doing some nice stretches. A lot of us hold tension, especially women, in our hips and our inner thighs right here. And that has a direct effect on our pelvic floor and our core. So just doing some few of these stretches. I know for me right now, the inner thigh is so good. Okay, and I'm going to show you one more stretch. Just windshield wipers. And we're just going to like slowly, this is also good for your hips. But just breathing and feeling that. So as you go through this week, take as much time as you need in one position. Even if you choose to only sit in one position for like 5 minutes a day, that's a great place to start. Okay, you can also put a ball here so you can really feel the pelvic floor. If you sit up on your hips and you can put it right here and you can feel that, okay? You can do a little rolling if you feel like you have knots. But you have to remember, our pelvic floor is like this whole area. Pretend from here, this is a bowl, okay? This is a bowl, and in every direction our pelvic floor is moving. So it's really important, as we'll continue on in this challenge. This is a really good place to start too, some figure eights. Hold on, figure eights with your pelvic floor. So go ahead and do some of those also. I can never do it the other way. So it's such a I can't talk at the same time. But those are really good to do to just wake up your pelvic floor and release the tension in all those different areas, okay? So start there. Again, head to my links below and grab your guidebooks. I also have a guidebook on Etsy that is focused solely on the pelvic floor. It's like $10. Go grab it. I will also link that below so you can get that visual. If you're a visual learner, looking at the visual and being like, okay, this makes more sense. All right, so I will see you back here next week. Thank you for joining. Make sure you share with your friends. Do it with your friends, okay? Community is bigger. Post below and I'll comment, reach out. Like, just when you finish this, let me know. Put a like, whatever you need to do there. All right, peace. I never know how to end these videos.